Hello everyone, my name is Cap and welcome back to the channel. Another 7 Days to Die video. Doing all this in Alpha 17 on PC, and this is the experimental build 208. Now we're going to be testing out something here. Everybody knows now in Alpha 17 that zombies can jump, but we're trying to figure out how far they can jump and if it's only feral zombies, if regular zombies. So we're going to do a couple of different jump tests, and then we're going to test out the other mechanics of zombies being able to climb ladders and ways to be able to avoid that. So when you're doing base building, if you're trying to figure out how to be able to, separate some space between you and the zombies, how far can you put the gap and them not be able to make the jump? Now, of course, if they end up underneath it and they can't reach you, they'll just beat the struts out here, and your whole thing will come crashing down. But that's a different tactic. So what we're going to do is we're going to fall off, and then we're going to get back up here. And we're going to get our lovely assistant in here. Turn her off real quick. And we're going to get regular old Sylvia in here. She's not facing the right direction, but that's not a big deal. Okay, so we're going to come over here, and we're going to see if she can make a 2-block jump or not. Okay, so fire off a warning shot. Come over here. Okay, let's see if she can make it across 2 blocks in a gap here. No, she just fell off. You didn't do so hot there, sweetie. Oh, she dropped a loot bag. Nice. That don't happen very often. Okay, so we can get another one in here. Make sure she's actually looking at me this time. Zombie nurse. Okay, come towards me. Come here. Okay, come on. Build up a full head of steam and jump. Come on, you can do it. You still didn't do it. Okay, so Sylvia doesn't seem to be a jumper. I've seen her hop when she's going off of blocks and stuff before, but it's trying to clear gaps. She doesn't seem to be doing a good job. Okay, so let's try. Let's get, where's old Mo in here? Zombie Mo. Let's get him. I've seen him jump before. He's kind of a jerk about it too. Alright, so turn him on. Let's see if he'll jump across this gap or not. If he'll just fall down to the side here. And nope, he didn't make it either. Alright, y'all are not really helping out with my my plans here. You're kind of making me look like a fool. I need y'all to start jumping. I need to test out to see if it's all zombies or if it's just the radiated ones, but I'm going to need you to die first. I'm going to have to switch over to the admin gun just to make it a little faster. Okay, so turn off the AI real quick. Alright, let's get runner Sylvia and see what she does. I'm going to go ahead and pull out this gun real quick just in case she decides to haul butt over here and get me. Okay, turn this on, and nope, she didn't make it either. She's a little faster. Hey, come here. Boom! Like a blood bag, baby. Okay, so she's not making the jump. I wonder if 2 gaps is too far. Where's Zombie Mo Feral? I don't even want to try this one, but we're going to. Can he make it? He didn't make it either. Is 2 blocks too far for them to make the jump? I mean, I've seen them jump 1 before. Alright, let's test this out here. Okay, so we'll extend this by 1 to see if they start jumping. We'll go back to doing the non-ferals real quick to see if that has anything to do with it. Alright, Sylvia, work with me, girl. Come on, you can do it. It's 1 block. You could just trip and fall across and make it there. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You didn't do it. Okay, so zombie jumping doesn't seem to be happening every time sort of thing. Alright, so what about Mo? Where's regular Mo? We've seen Mo jump. He jumped when he was trying to go off the platform. You're kind of... No, Mo. You're supposed to come towards me. Alright, so let's get you a little bit closer to the inside here. Alright, come at me. Come on, you can make the jump. It's 1 block. You got longer legs than Sylvia does. Surely you can make this here. Come on. Maybe it has to be wider than... Here, let's try this. This is something I didn't try and think of here. Okay, so pick these up real quick. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to get rid of 1 block on each side. There we go. Okay, so now we got 3 wood blocks across here. 1, 2, 3. Maybe 3 is what's going to trigger them to be able to jump. Alright, we'll start with our lovely assistant. Bring Sylvia in here. See if she can make that jump. 3 blocks is a bit of a stretch for anybody. And she's not even going to try. Oops, missed. To make sure we don't accidentally hit the wood frames and knock down the whole platform and then have to build it again. Okay, so let's get Mo in here. We'll try a couple different zombies and see what's going on. I know zombies can jump. We've seen it in the patch notes. We know they can jump. But we're trying to get them to do it on a routine basis seems to be a little difficult. They seem to be just trying to go straight for the ground. I'm wondering if they have to say, okay, well, this one's too tall. If I fall off, I'll do some damage. I need to get here. But we'll try it again. We'll get a feral. Where'd you go? Nope, she didn't even show up. Late to work again. All right. There we go. Feral, come on. You can make it. Nope, you didn't make it either. All right, so this is proving to be a rather difficult test. All right, we're going to do some change up here and see what we can figure out. Let's go. All right, so we set it back up here with just a 2-block gap in here. We got Zombie Mo, we got the businessman, Mr. Biker Dude, and Brittany the cheerleader here. We're going to run these 4 over here. We got different sizes, different speeds. We'll see if any of them jump. All right, come on. Let's see some work. Come on. One of y'all make it. Nope, 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 and nope. Oh, okay. Okay, so we know, like I said, we know zombies can jump. I don't know what the deal is trying to get them to jump here. The only thing I can really think of next is to try and just go up really high and see if they are just afraid of heights and then they'll jump. But a 2-block gap is not that big. I mean, anybody can make this jump. And you don't even have to, look, you can be just walking and make that jump here. So I don't know what the zombies' deal is when it comes to jumping. But we'll see if we can figure it out. Let me build a little higher and see if that does anything. Alright, so I built the towers up. We are 25 blocks off the ground, which if you remember from the fall damage test, 25 is enough for them to take, you know, a third of their life, which is the most they can take. So maybe this is high enough for them to have a little bit of self-preservation, and they will try to make the jump instead of just falling down. Now, she'll hit another platform, so she won't fall all the way down, but come on. You can make it. Come on, you can do it. Yay, she made it. Well, she tried the jump. Let's just say that. Okay, so well, let's get rid of her. That was at least comforting, the fact that she did try to jump. No, don't work on that. Okay, so she did try to make the jump. Now, she didn't clear it. It was still only 2 gaps and stuff there. Okay, so let's get Zombie Mo in here. Let's see if he can make the gap here. So it's only 2. He's just a little wandering guy. Okay, you can make it. Come on. Yep, didn't even try. Okay. Let's get another one in here. Alright, come on, Mo. You can make this one. I have faith in you. Come on. You're just a slow, ambling dude, but we know you can jump. Come on. Maybe you got to go at an angle. Come on. You're not working. You're not going along with the program at all either. See, at least Sylvia jumped. So at least we know Sylvia cannot make a 2-gap jump. Alright, let's get a couple other ones in here to see if they can make it, and then we'll worry about the ferals here. Okay, so let's see. We'll get Darlene. See, she's just a mom. See if she can make the jump. Come on, you're working a little faster than Mo is. And nope, you didn't make it either. All right, so we'll get Joe over here, which is, of course, this is Roger. Come on, Roger, you can make it. Oopsie. You can make it. Yay! Okay, so Roger tried to make it 2. 2 gap, or two, it seems like a 2-block gap is, it's just too far. No, don't do it. Okay, so 2 gaps, a 2-block gap is too far for the regular zombies to make. We'll try another one here just for due diligence, whatever. Let's see. How about we'll get Zombie Snow in here. Get the old lumberjack. See if he can make it. He's a big dude. No, he didn't even try to jump. It seems like the ones that walk a little bit slower don't even try and go for the jumps. They just completely come over it. No, stop it. See, yes, I'm using the admin gun here because I don't want to destroy my blocks here. Okay, so let's see. Let's try another one here. Let's try the biker. He's a big ambling dude. Come on, you can make it. You're not even going to try for this jump, are you? Whoops. Nope, he's not going to try for it either. And yeah, I keep hitting the wrong button. It happens. Alright, so we clear you up here. Alright, so the few zombies that did try cannot seem to make it in a 2-block jump there. They just wander over. They didn't even get close. So let's try Feral Sylvia and see what she can do. She's a runner. She can... Okay, well, let's try another one of hers because she didn't even try to jump. Okay, you can do it. Run at an angle. No, you didn't make it either. All right, I'm gonna need one of y'all to jump here. Okay, so we'll get Mo and her. Okay, come on. Okay, I have to clean up on aisle 3 again. Come on. You're gonna make me accidentally shoot at my own tower here. Slow down. There we go. All right, so this is proving to be more of a difficult test than I initially thought it was going to be. All right, let me turn off the AI so I can get them nice and stationary. Okay, how about we'll do a Screamer Feral. Yeah, that's just creepy. She's gonna call in her friends, and this is gonna ruin my whole test. But we'll see what she can do. No. Did she call in her friends? Okay, she didn't call in her friends yet. Where'd she go? Oh, good lord! Look at this. They're working on taking down my tower. No, that's just rude. be having me build all this again like I did the tower in the Blood Moon Horde test. Okay, so this is proving to be a pain in the ass test. Alright, let's get Sylvia over here again. Come on, Sylvia, work with me. No, that didn't work either. Maybe if I do it from corner to corner, okay. So get you right over there. You follow me over here. You get a little bit more running room. Nope, you just ran right off the edge too. It seems to be difficult to get them to jump here, and this is just a 2-block gap. Okay, so I don't want to get the cop in here because he'll just spit and cause problems. How about Joe? He seems to be a spry guy. Maybe he can make the jump. All right, come on, you can make it. You can make it. You can make it. You can make it. You didn't make it. You didn't make it either. Okay, so where's... let's see. How about... What do we have here that we haven't put in already? Zombie bow. Well. Can you get to me from over here? Nope. Okay, zombie bow didn't do anything either. But they're bringing down the entire tower. I kind of figured they would. That's awfully kind of them. Alright, so this test has been mostly inconclusive, but for anybody that's wondering, it doesn't seem the zombies that jump don't seem to be able to clear more than 1 block at a time. It was just a 2-block gap, and not one single person could make it from there to there, and none of the pharaohs jumped at all. I'm assuming from previous experience here that the pharaohs can probably clear a 2-block gap without any problems as long as it's the same elevation. Of course, if they're jumping from higher ground, they're going to be able to make it just fine. But this is about all I can come up with for testing here. They are not working me here. So if you're just trying to deal with regular zombies, looks like a 1-block gap, 2 blocks out, and you're good to go. So let's move on to the next test. And I know if I don't at least show this one being tested out here that the community will crucify me in the comment section. So we have a radiated zombie spider, which we know jumps for a fact. So let's just see how well he can jump when he finally gets to me. You overshot the landing a little bit there, Chief. But you can clearly see they jumped the gap, so it's a good 2 plus, what, 6 blocks out here. So that one went at least 8 blocks, and all he did was jump as he was falling. When they jump and they have an elevated thing here, they can easily clear about 10 blocks. So they can definitely go a long ways, and they're going to bring down my tower again here, so I better get out of here. Alright, so when it comes to ladders, the secret's always been all the way up from Alpha 1 to 16 here. All you had to do was just remove the bottom rung of the ladder, and the zombies couldn't get to you. Then all you had to do was just lightly jump, and you could get up and down the ladder. No problems at all. But with the change in the way they do pathfinding and the zombies being able to jump, it seems as though they can climb up the ladder now. So let's get Sylvia in here and see if she can make it up the ladder by having just a 1-block gap here. I'm willing to bet she probably can without any problems. Yep. Didn't even slow her down. Don't even bother trying to mess with me on this one here. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to... Here, let me get the old admin gun here. Okay, remove just the second rung here. So now that there's 2 blocks between here, let's see if I can still make it. Yep, okay, I can still make it. If it's 2-block gap, let's see. Let's get our lovely assistant back in here. And let's see if she can make it if you remove the bottom 2. Hey. I'm over here. Hey. Alright, maybe you need some assistance. Let's get a bigger guy in here. Where's Mo? Mo, you're a little bit taller. Can you make that jump? It's 2 blocks, but can you make it? Come on, you can at least try, right? Maybe, no, maybe not. You're just gonna beat on that. No, don't take down my tower. Y'all suck. Would y'all stop trying to take down my tower? You already took down the first one. You got double wrecked. Okay. So I can make a 2-block jump here. Okay, so let's try I don't think a pharaoh will, but we'll try, just for chagrins here. Let's see if she can get a running jump and make it. And nope, she cannot. Okay, so that would, to me, confirm it that the zombies cannot get up if you take off the bottom 2 rungs, and you can still make it with just a little bit of a hop, skip, and a jump. So, if you're wondering how to keep zombies out of your base, chop one off the box of the ladder, at the bottom of the ladder, and they can't get up at all. So you're good to go on that one. And the last one we'll test out is stairs. Now, of course, the tactic has always been if you remove the bottom rung of the steps, then the zombies can't jump up here, but you can. So we got the ladder still missing over there. So let's get our assistant in here. Come on, Sylvia. And see if she can make it with her newfound jumping ability. If she can get up the stairs if we remove the bottom set of stairs on this, just the bottom block here. See if she can make her way up here. And she is not trying very hard today. Come on, she's just gonna walk over and punch them. Is that all you're gonna do? Is just beat on them? You're not even gonna try and jump up here? That's rude. I'm trying to do a test here. Can you not? Okay, so Sylvia only was able to punch the ground. She didn't do anything removing those. All right, let's get a taller one. How about, let's get, where's he at? Zombie Biker. Let's get him in here. He's a tall dude. Maybe he can hop up there. He should be able to just pull himself up, right? See if he can make it up. Nope. They're not jumping up here either. Okay, so Mr. Biker dude can't make it. How about, let's see, Mo. He's a good old classic. He helps out a lot, just as much as Sylvia does lately. See if he can try and make the jump up here. Nothing? Nope. Okay. Alright, so when you're trying to keep zombies out of your base, remove the bottom 2 rungs of the ladder and they'll stay out of your base, and remove just the bottom step on the stairs and they'll stay out of your base too. That one didn't change, but the ladder one did change by 1. And of course, when you're making your jumps or your gaps for them to follow, as long as it's 2 or more, you're pretty much good to go. Okay, this has been a weird set of tests. This is definitely a weird day of testing, but hopefully this was educational. If you did find the video useful, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. And be sure to subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss out on future videos. And we'll keep the tests going as long as you keep suggesting them. Thank you guys so much for your time. You have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.